This is JJ from ONCE Somerville. Thanks so much for being here. It's great to see you. What you're about to enjoy is some special content created just for you by the ONCE family. We appreciate the time that the artists have given, and we've put a link to their tip jar in the comments below. We've also put a link there to our GoFundMe. This is one of the ways that we're going to get through this time until we can be open and together again. Art and community are our priorities here at ONCE. We really miss you, and we can't wait until we can all be back together. Until then, this is our way of holding our community close and continuing to make art. So, before you enjoy the show, a couple of notes. The bathrooms are in the back. On the left, no flash photography, and as always, no crowd surfing. Enjoy. We'll see you soon.
Hey everybody, we are Eyewitness. Thank you for attending our album release show. We're going to play some songs off of our new record, Miss Me, which is our third full length. And we also just wanted to say that we had talked earlier in the week about perhaps not continuing with our release today, just in light of everything that's going on after the murder of George Floyd and the following protests, which were infiltrated into riots with continued police brutality. And we don't want this event to be about us, but we decided to still go through with it and play our songs, many of which touch on themes of anger and resentment towards authority and the way that things are. And what we're going to do is any tips that we receive in any digital sales tonight and then through Friday when Bandcamp is waiving their fees will be donated to two organizations that we've chosen. The first one is Colin Kaepernick's Know Your Rights Camp, which we will link to, and the second one is Communities United Against Police Brutality. So we felt that felt the best for us rather than just not playing any of these songs. So thank you for being here, and if you're tuning in later, thank you for checking us out. We'll make sure that you have links to anything that you need. My name is Rainy, and this is Milo, and we've been playing music as Eyewitness since 2007.
This first song is called Which Side Are You On? And it's off of our first record called A Pleasant Tomorrow that was released exactly 9 years ago today. The government had an idea, Parliament made it law. It seems like it's illegal to fight for the union anymore. Which side are you on, boy? Which side are you on? Which side are you on, boy? Which side are you on? To join the picket lines, but together we cannot fail. We got stopped by the police and said, go home, boys, or you're going to jail. Which side are you on, boys? Which side are you on? Which side are you on, boys? Which side are you on? I'm gonna make it right, I'm off to choose my side. I'm gonna make it right or else I'll lose my mind. I'm gonna make it right, I'm off to choose my side. I'm gonna make it right or else I'll lose my mind. It's hard to explain to a crying child why his daddy can't go back. The family still suffers, she hurts no more. To hear her scab beside you, Jack. Which side are you on, boys? Which side are you on? Which side are you on, boys? Which side are you on? I'm about to follow my conscience, do whatever I can. It will take much more than the union law to knock the fight out of a working man. Which side are you on, boys? Which side are you on? Which side are you on, boys? Which side are you on? I'm gonna make it right, I'm off to choose my side. I'm gonna make it right or else I'll lose my mind. I'm gonna make it right, I'm off to choose my side. I'm gonna make it right or else I'll lose my mind.
That was an old song popularized by Pete Seeger, written by Florence Reese, and we heard the Billy Bragg version first, and then we added a bridge.
We love Billy Bragg. Okay, this next song I wrote is again off the first record, which we're kind of, I guess, celebrating this anniversary today a little bit too. It's called You Can Run. Educate and dominate, each story has two sides. Black and gold, take control, dream between the lines. Under penalty of perjury, you sign away your rights. You're nothing more to settle the score, the numbers never lie. Well, there's nowhere left to go, do or die. Talk the talk, you walk the walk. Actions speak louder than words. Gather the men, let's throw them the pan. No one's the wiser, I'm sure. When duty calls, let's have a ball. The time of our life, what's yours? I appreciate if we'd open the gates. One by one will burn. Well, there's nowhere left to go. Together we will unite. They're all out to get you. You can run, but you can't hide. When 9 to 5's not enough to survive, it was all for nothing I learned. Collect your checks from the government to the end of the line, good sir. When you're on your own, working with a bone, fall right into the trap. With temptation comes greed, who loves to feed, everyone's under attack. Oh, be hard, you'll follow up your guns, there's nothing left to confess. Give your wife a kiss, say goodbye to the kids, save your breath, save your breath. You belong to me, you're my property. The only way out is down, where there's nowhere left to go. Do or die. beside you. Together we will unite. We're all out to get you. You can run, but you can hide. Now stand beside you. Together we will unite. They're all out to get you. You can run, but you can hide. Oh, Mama, ain't got time to fall to pieces. He has arrived. Led by the grace of God, go I don't know what they mean. I don't know what they mean, and I say, oh, Father, now I can't believe you're leaving, seen through your eyes. Led by the grace of God, go I don't know what they mean. I don't know what they mean, and I say, I hear the rapture's coming. They say he'll be here soon. Right now there's demons crawling all around my room. They say he lives within me. They say for me he died. And now I hear his footsteps almost every night. Oh, children, this is where they come to take me away from here. I don't know what they mean. I don't know what they mean. I don't know what they mean, and I say,
Song was also a cover. We heard the Marianne Faithfull version first. It is by Mark Lanigan and Gutter Twins.
Okay. This next song is called Final Curtain. It's off our the opening track off our new record, Miss Me. And yeah, this is what we're gonna do. Oh, sorry. I'm squeaking on the table.
Just squeaking on the table. That takes away from the mystery.
Okay. For certain, watch me go under the surface, lower down the final curtain. I can't wait, I can't wait. Help me find him, can you hear me? Turn the lights on, won't you show me? All alone, no one knows me. What's my name? What's my name? Bad men are coming. La 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 la. I'm still pretty. La 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 la. Bad men are coming. La 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 la. Yeah, I'm still pretty. La 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 la. Don't lie, it's what you tell me. Help me hide, let no one find me. Ride our bikes, don't tell your family. Watch me bleed, watch me bleed. I'm the monster, I'm the reason. I'm the one who can't defeat it. Upside down is where I'm needed. It's my fate. This is my fate. Bad men are coming. La 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 la. I'm still pretty. La 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 la. Bad men are coming. La 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 la. I'm still pretty. La 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 la. Bad men are coming. Bad men are coming. Bad men are coming. La 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 la.
This next song is called Time to Kill. It is the only song on the new album that I sing. And I only sing it on the album, so I have the lyrics in front of me.
I think this is the first time we've ever played it live with you singing.
I think so, honestly.
This is a treat for everyone.
This song is unfortunately timely.
Good?
Yes.
Okay, Time to Kill.
It's time to kill, quit standing still. Tell me, what do you think of me? Fill the cup, drink the blood, sink your teeth into me. I wanna waste away and watch the world decay. It's such a pretty sight to see. I wanna waste away and watch the world decay. It's such a pretty sight to see. seems he's not giving up. He's always got something to say. Violent crowds come from miles around. I'm afraid of what they think. So come on over, it's almost over. I think I'll have one last drink. I wanna waste away and watch the world decay. It's such a pretty sight to see. I wanna waste away and watch the world decay. It's such a pretty sight to see. But I'm afraid I just don't know how. It's time to kill, quit standing still. Tell me, what do you think of me?
Okay.
Time to kill.
Just killed that mosquito on my hand. So waiting the whole song at the end. Just watched him there, just on my hand.
I think my allergies are coming, so I got time to sneeze and you got time to...
So we have a few more songs. Thanks again for ONCE for letting us do this and kind of singing some songs for folks. And I hope this is a little bit of a distraction to everyone right now. And it's good for us. I mean, I just need to play these songs, I think, too.
Yeah, that was a big part of our conversation. And not I don't even know if distraction is the right word. I kind of think of it as a buoyancy, like something to kind of like something to hang on to right now. I haven't played music at all in months, and I've been not bedridden, but kind of close to it for a few weeks now, dealing with some health stuff. So this is actually really great mentally. So yeah, if you donate anything through Venmo to us, the link will be posted, I'm sure, or anything that we sell through Bandcamp through Friday will go directly to those two organizations that we've linked to. Also on Friday, especially when every day, but on Friday when fees are waived on Bandcamp, make sure that you're also supporting Black artists. Maybe make it a real point to do that day. And it's just, I don't think there's a ton of perfect right answers in the world right now. And everyone's very tense, and rightfully so. So just be nice to each other and, do your due. And if you're out there protesting, please be safe. You are an American hero and you're brave, and keep it up. Keep on fighting your fight.
Where do we go from here? I'm scared to the lights out. You said the coast was clear, that was just a lie. You said, son, face your fears, you made me a believer. I'm alone with all of my friends, but at least I'm alive. No one knows, we're dead but no police to follow. Say what you mean, is this the last thing that we do? I can't hardly speak, my lips are turning blue. Say what you mean, is knows where dead men go. No one knows where dead men go, but we used to follow. Look out below, darling, don't you go. He's just a ghost in your bed. It's quiet now, his voice is calling out. I'll always love you, she said. He can't resist the feeling that he gets, but I always knew it'd come to this. No one knows where dead men go. No one knows where dead men go, but we used to follow. Say what you mean. Is this the last thing that we do? Yeah, I can't hardly speak. My lips are turning blue. Say what you mean. Is this the last thing that we do? Yeah, I can't hardly speak. My lips are turning blue. No one knows where dead men go. No one knows where dead men go. No one knows where dead men go, but we used to follow. We got 2 more songs. The next one is called Ghost, and that was actually displayed on the Boston Emissions the other night.
Oh yes, Boston Emissions. Thank you, Angela Wood.
Yeah, thanks for playing that for us.
I think we had a song with the last record, which was very long ago. We wait a long time between things. We're like Fiona Apple, exactly like Fiona Apple. There's no difference between us and Fiona. Just kidding. Fiona Apple is an actual goddess. We had a song on Boston Emissions for the last record, but I don't remember what song it was.
Oh, I'll have to go through my journals.
Dear diary.
I've got journals for that.
No, Milo actually is very good at that. He has a good scrapbook.
So this is Ghost, and
I did use the shaker.
okay, and yeah, go buy some stuff and get some music, and like I said, all the proceeds are going to those 2 organizations, and it's also my birthday today, so if you want to like give me a birthday present, just go send money there, and that goes right to them, so that'd be great. And yeah, thanks again for kind of tuning in with us right now and allowing us to perform some songs to celebrate this record and everything. I can see, lay down your head, it's time for sleep. This is the place that I wanna be. You're never gonna know my name. You see my ghost, tell me where's my ghost. Never seen my ghost. Just when you thought it was safe to be alone in your head is struggling. Down in the dirt, it's time we meet. You're never gonna know my name. Have you seen my ghost? Tell me where's my ghost? Have you seen my ghost? Yeah, I see blood red. Show your teeth and smile. Help me make a match. It's never gonna be the same. Yeah, I see blood red. Show your teeth and smile. Help me make a match. It's never gonna be the same. Have you seen my ghost? Tell me where's my ghost? Have you seen my ghost? It's all my fault, is it too late? Don't worry, it'd be a secret safe. Goddamn, this house I can't escape. You're never gonna know my name. Have you seen my ghost? Tell me where's my ghost? Have you seen my ghost? Got your feelings while you have me. Honey, a spell when you see me in the morning. Only time will tell, I hope. Got your feelings while you have me. Honey, a spell when you see me in the morning. See me in the morning. I see blood red, so your teeth and smile. Help me make a man, it's never gonna be the same. I see blood red, so your teeth and smile. Help me make a man, it's never gonna be the same. You see my ghost, come around my ghost. You see my ghost. Okay. So that's going to be the end of our set right now because
It's raining.
it's starting to rain and we don't want to screw up our stuff. But thanks again for tuning in. And Rainy's unplugging right now.
Bye.
That was amazing. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Welcome to virtual reality in real time, live. Hi, guys.
Thanks.
Happy birthday, Milo.
Thank you.
What kind of cake is that?
Strawberry.
Awesome. Is it funfetti?
And always.
Always. That was amazing. I'm just looking in the comments or in the chat right now, and that was so great. And thank you for recording that for us, for everybody to enjoy. We miss you, and it was so great to see you play.
Thanks
And,
for having us here. Yeah, our cover got blown that we obviously pre-recorded because it was raining and light out.
I'm wearing the same shirt. It happened.
I am not. Yesterday I did my hair and makeup, and today I'm I put a sports bra on. Hello, everyone.
Continuity.
Yeah.
Come on. I just want to point out.
You guys are the modern Milli Vanilli. You were lip syncing live, and then you blamed it on the rain.
Yeah.
Totally. I just want to say how nice it is, Bob Colby, to see you here. It's not a show if Bob's not there, right? It's just awesome that Bob is here, and I love that. And it's so nice to see you guys. And I'm really excited about this digital release today, which is really cool. And you can still get the record, the actual physical.
Yeah, I need to post it up on Bandcamp. I'll probably do that tomorrow. So this is an eyewitness thing that we do where we record something, and then over the next 2 years we decide to maybe put it out out of order, and then maybe we have a show, and it's just, we're a hot mess.
It's you and Fiona Apple.
Yeah, exactly.
Channeling Fiona Apple.
Yeah, so we have had the record available at the few shows that we had before the plague came, but I need to get that online. The Bandcamp doesn't let you do it when it's a pre-order. You have to do it when it's there, I've had trouble, so.
That's confusing.
If you want the vinyl, it'll come soon.
That's just confusing. So if you look in the chat, there is a link there to purchase Miss Me on Bandcamp, and if you're watching this in the internet virtual space after, just know that you can go and buy it on Bandcamp any old time. And that's awesome. And then Bandcamp does these amazing free, royalty-free Fridays. What do they call them? They give all the money to the bands.
Yeah, they waive their fees, so it ends up being a little kind of significant. It's a few more bucks per purchase. So it does add up, and all that will get added in with the donation. And that applies to, obviously, if anyone picks up older recordings, that's all the same. So it'll all go together.
Can you talk a little bit about where the donations are going today and what those organizations are about?
Yeah, so I have to be honest, I didn't spend my entire day researching them. I spent enough time on their website and kind of reading their mission statements to decide that they were, what we would pick today. And then I talked to Milo about it. But Colin Kaepernick's Know Your Rights Camp is an organization that Colin Kaepernick founded, where I'm not sure if he necessarily does the traveling around the country with it, but it targets communities of, as they phrase it, just Black and brown youth, and do workshops with them and kind of empower them to know their rights and to be prepared citizens in the world of today. I do respect Colin Kaepernick a lot after the whole thing that we all know about him, which is why I know his name. So I was drawn to that. And Communities United Against Police Brutality is the one I actually know a little bit less about, but it is an organization that they fund programs to, in any way, shape, or form possible, which are myriad, combat police brutality, which I think is one of the largest issues we're dealing with right now. And always.
It's a huge issue. Can you believe that we have to say, don't beat people up? Like,
I don't even know where to start right now.
Just kind of a thing, like, don't, hey, please, don't brutalize people. And I'm kind of amazed it hasn't come to a head sooner. I think everybody is pushed so hard right now in so many ways, and but it just seems like something that would be,
well, I think it's,
how did we get there?
I think it's just all the power structure that we've kind of had developing over a very, very long time, where there's certain parties that benefit from, protests turning into riots, and there's certain parties that benefit from saying, see, look, protesting is dangerous and messy and it's destructive. So I think there's a lot of factors at play. I don't think it's a matter of like everybody who becomes a cop is terrible and immediately it's not, that's not where it comes from, but
Sure,
it's built in, it's baked in now, not like that beautiful birthday cake.
And it's different in different places. I know this is probably like something that's so obvious, but we live in a place where, generally speaking, in Massachusetts, generally speaking, although we're now kind of seeing the worst coming out, obviously.
I wasn't that surprised by Worcester, to be honest with you. I wasn't that surprised by Worcester the other night. Yeah.
Do you want to talk a little bit about that? Were you there?
No, I was not there. I barely left my house. I have some friends who were there though, and there was much like Boston, a lot of firsthand accounts of people standing on the sidewalk, being approached by police, being threatened on their porches. There were rubber bullets, there was tear gas, and the police kind of cornered people into Maine South, which, if you're not familiar with Worcester, Maine South kind of has a reputation in one sense of being a dangerous area, but it's an area that gets a lot of police attention. And I think that, again, that's a multifaceted topic. And the police seem to be kind of corralling people into that space in the beginning of the late evening. So they really kind of created a pressure cooker with it, and it seemed very intentional. There's a lot of video clips too on Facebook. If you look up Worcester, Maine South, you'll probably be able to find something. And on Twitter, Sam Bishop, I think, is the person who's been posting a lot of the great footage. He's a journalist, a local journalist.
Boy, the journalists have really found themselves in the firefight, haven't they?
Yep.
I know that's sort of something that goes along, I think, a lot with a lot of journalists, that they sort of assume that could happen, but you wouldn't have thought that it was going to happen on Newbury Street.
Right.
I'm seeing these images coming from journalists showing like what they're wearing into these situations, and it looks like they're in war zones, and they're on Boston Common and these places where, well, there was a revolution here before, so now there's one here again. And I'm glad that you guys are safe. I know, Milo, you're sort of out in the woods.
Kind of. It's a birthday party, Casper, and we're all celebrating. It's nice.
Milo's the optimist in the band.
That's great. Well, let's talk a little bit about this record, which you made a while ago.
Yeah.
And I have to ask, because every time I see you play it, I want to know more about that thing, right? That instrument with the coil thing. I think you left it here once, and we played with it for a really long time. What is that called?
Oh, the spring drum. Yeah, it's just, I don't have it upstairs. I would totally show you. It's just basically picture an oatmeal can with a spring in the bottom. I think Jack's going to get it. Did you see them run away? It's No, they went downstairs. I heard the stairs. It's on the table. It's like right where you were sitting. Anyway, it's a resonator with a spring. So as the spring moves, it creates a vibration that just resonates. And the funny thing about that is that every single show we play, well, there it is. Jack's gonna, can we unmute Jack for a second?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, I love it.
So I got that in like 2001 in a drum store in New York City when I was on a school trip, and it was great. And I've never seen one quite like it again. They always have the like weird jungle print. But the funny thing is I get asked about that at every single show we play, except this one outdoor show we did years ago. And this trashed guy, this middle-aged guy came up to me and he says, "Hey, I have one question for you." And I said, "It's a spring drum." And he goes, "I know what a spring drum is," which was bullshit. There's no way he knew what it was, but he was so indignant that I like guessed his question. And then I forget what he asked me, but it was like completely unrelated. And I'm pretty sure he made it up on the spot because he definitely wanted to ask me about it.
Oh my God, that's so funny. So it started to rain.
Yeah.
And because it started to rain, of all the songs to not play, the song that didn't get played was Miss Me. So I think that the magic little tech elves of the Once virtual venue are going to show us this video. Right? Yeah. I see your back.
Remember double chorus at the end.
Yes.
Okay.
If I could be anything, I would be your everything. Don't believe anything that I say. No one knows what I'm feeling. I'm afraid to reveal it. Don't repeat anything that I say. Would she miss me? The end is coming quickly. Would she kiss me before I leave? If I could be anything, I would be your everything. Don't believe anything that I say. There goes the sun, there goes my love. I'm no fun today. There goes the sun, there goes my love. I'm no fun today. Nobody sees you like I see you. Nobody needs you like I do. I've been trying to hide it. There's no use in fighting. Don't believe anything that I say. Would you miss me? My end is coming quickly. Could you kiss me once before I leave? There goes the sun, there goes my love. I'm no fun If I could be anything, I would be your everything. Don't believe anything.
So great.
Woo woo.
I love that song.
Thank you.
Just love that song so much. It's so beautiful, and it's nice to hear the studio sound, which is so different. I like the live sound too, don't get me wrong, but it's nice to hear that full, rich sound, Milo, of your voice like that.
Thanks.
And the guitar, it's great. And of course, Rainy, I love watching you play drums. I love it.
I know you're one of the
My
few people
favorite
who notice
drummer.
my bare feet.
I love it. I
I'm not
love it.
barefoot anymore.
Was that?
I'm not always barefoot anymore for drums, but
Why? Did something happen?
no, just I don't know. Life's changing.
Just life changes. Yeah, that's great. So where was that video recorded?
It was in the basement of a venue here in Worcester called The Raven. It's the studio's not there anymore. The guy who recorded us, I think, sold all of his stuff. So we finished like a week before he sold all his equipment. So we kind of lucked out with that. So
Yeah, yeah. Oh, venues. I get all sentimental about venues. I'm sitting here in the lounge. You can see.
Ah,
You've
not
played
even
the
a fake
lounge.
background.
No, I'm actually in the lounge. This is actually the real live lounge.
oh wow.
I'm actually in the lounge. Got this crazy little thing behind me. This reminds me of the thing that you were playing, except this one's got a pump. It's a tiny little pump organ.
Ooh, like a little Wurlitzer
kids-
or something.
It's actually a Yamaha, just like the piano. I always think of it as being like the baby and
Yeah,
the big one. It's like the mommy and the baby Yamaha pianos.
that little baby piano was I think a birthday present for Milo years ago.
It was.
Like
Yeah.
years ago, like when you were
Years ago.
little.
No. I got it for him like what, like 10, maybe was it like 10
Like
years?
5 years ago or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no timeline.
Yeah,
Picked it up at
cool.
some-
Once in a while, somebody plays this one. It's awesome. It's kind of hard to play though because you got to pump it while you're playing it, and it's so tiny.
Yeah.
So like you can kind of get for scale. It's like really
Is this a piano for ants?
small. It's really small. It's itty bitty.
It's so cute.
Wee little thing. It is. It's great. It's got a great sound. You'll have to borrow it and record with it sometime. Once in a while, somebody plays with it. So I wanted to ask you a little bit more about what you guys are doing now. And you made this record a little while ago. Are there new songs? I mean, Fiona Apple, I understand it's going to be a while, but are there new songs in the works?
I've probably honestly got a whole new record that Rainy doesn't even really know about. Just
No.
we haven't. Yesterday was the first
Now she
day
does.
we played. Yesterday was the first day in about 3 months we played music together, so it was really nice. But just being home, I haven't worked in close to 3 months, so give me a lot of time just to kind of write and so.
Mhm.
Hopefully, it won't take a couple years to record the new stuff, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually the MO of Eyewitness. Milo's the main songwriter, and then he'll bring stuff to me, and probably 80% of the time I say, okay, and I come up with a drum part and we go from there, and 20% of the time I say no, and we, throw some stuff at each other about it for a while and rework, and then I add a drum part and then we go from there.
So the end result is the same. It's
Yeah.
just the path. It's
Yes.
the two roads diverging in the yellow wood.
Yes,
Got
exactly.
it. Cool. We're gonna stream another video real quick if you don't mind. We have this cute little PSA from our bartender, Scary, that I'm gonna ask the guys to roll.
Hey guys, it's me, Scary, and Banjo, with a very important PSA coming to you from the Pink Panic Room at Virtual Once. When you come see a show at once, you're used to dropping a few bucks on a ticket price. We're not asking you to do that here at Virtual Once. The performers are all giving us this content to bring to you so that we have the same level and quality of entertainment that you're used to. So I'm asking you, from scary to you, show these guys a little bit of appreciation. Give them a tip. Buy them a virtual drink. Hell, buy them a virtual round of shots. All the information is in the comments. And we want so badly to get back to you and stick it out through this terrible time so that I can be here to hug you in person when it's all over. So we have a GoFundMe set up. And if you want to throw a couple bucks that way to help us stick it out, all the information is in the comments for that too. Can't wait to see you. Miss you guys so much. So does Banjo. See you soon.
And we do miss you. We miss you guys a lot. It's nice to be able to watch you play. It's an awesome thing to be able to watch you play. Have you noticed that dogs and cats show up a lot now at shows?
Yeah.
Like the plus side to the virtual show, bring your pets. Where are the cats, Jack? Where are the cats? Jack's going to get
I just knocked something over. It sounded like a mic stand, maybe.
One of my very favorite, one of my very favorite early lounge memories is the kittens coming to the lounge after, oh, kitty.
There's one of them. Yeah, they came to the ONCE lounge, I think, after,
and they were like,
after a show.
After hours, we waited until we were closed, and then we brought in the kittens, and they were tiny, and they were on a table, remember? And they were kind of like,
they had
their little tails on the table. They were so cute. Oh, they were cute. The kittens were really cute. Don't tell anybody though.
No.
That we had kittens in the lounge. Oh no, we would never do that.
They're hypoallergenic.
They were adorable. They were adorable. Einhorn and Finkel.
Finkel and Einhorn.
Finkel and Einhorn.
Finkel.
Yeah, they're adorable.
That's why he's sleepy and not fighting, because it's Finkel. Einhorn was the feisty one.
Is that, and that's still true?
Yeah.
I don't know how you tell them apart. I'm sure they're different, but
there's a few ways. If you are moving fast and you're not sure, drop a piece of popcorn on the floor. If the cat eats it, it's Finkel. If he plays soccer, it's Einhorn. Otherwise, if they're in the sun next to each other, Einhorn is more of a faded Sharpie black and Finkel is like a fresh Sharpie black. And Einhorn has bigger ears. And if you open a bag of chips, Finkel will come, but he doesn't care about the red dot. Einhorn will die for the red dot.
There you go. The
That's
ways
simple.
that we do these things. Don't all cats die for the red dot? Isn't the red dot just like the be all and end all?
Finkel doesn't care. He's not impressed.
It's above the red dot. All right, my friends. As much as I hate to, oh, hello, you beautiful thing. Oh, I do love this moment when the cats come out. Hi. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. So,
Milo, what's the next record going to be called?
We probably won't name it until like we have to tell the people making the record what it's called.
So like 2024.
Yeah, maybe.
no, don't make us wait that long.
No, like I'd like to get better. I think just getting to play with music with Rainy yesterday, I really appreciated it, and it just kind of made me miss just kind of coming to ONCE or any venue and seeing shows and playing music. Like it's been a while, and just hoping this all ends soon.
Yeah, me too. Me too. You know, I think we're all ready to get out and be with people. Hugs. I miss hugs.
Mm-hmm.
I miss hugs.
Stuff's getting weird.
Yep. We're all getting a little strange, a little angry, a little crazy. But I feel like people are making good art. I do see a lot of good art coming out of this. I'd rather that we were making good art, in person, but it is good that you guys are writing. And I'm looking forward to hearing more songs for sure.
Thank you.
I really appreciate what you guys do. It's awesome. Keep doing it.
Same to you.
Playing it. Oh, thanks, love. We're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna keep making this place where people can make music until we can do it in person again. And we will
My
do
tent
it.
is on the way.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna feel like a long time, but by the time we get there, it'll be like, yes, we're ready. It's gonna be great. We're totally ready. So I'm sending love from the lounge to you. Thank you for being here. If anybody wants to, this is the opportunity to unmute and say thank you and applaud loudly. That's not very loud, is it?
Everyone's clapper lights are gonna start going.
Bravo, bravo. Thanks for being here, guys.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you again
Thanks.
soon. Hey, Bob.
Hey.
Bob!
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
It's not once without Bob.
Thanks for having these shows, and thanks to you guys for playing, and miss you all.
Miss you too,
Miss you
Bob.
too, Bob.
Arizona's too far.
Yeah. I'm stuck in the suburban part of Tucson, which isn't.
Not very rocking.
Well,
I haven't
fortunately,
been-
we can
haven't
see
been
you
downtown
here.
in more than 2 months, so
Wow. Yeah. Well, it's good to see you here.
yeah.
It's very good to see you here, Bob.
This
Thanks
is
for
a
being
big
here.
part of what keeps me sane, so keep doing it.
You got it. Do it for Bob.
Yeah.
For sure. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for being here. Good night. Stay safe. Love to you. Thanks.
Friends.